Hello and welcome to Exam Bat. Today I bring to you another informative episode in the River System of India series. तो इस लेक्चर को शुरुआत करने के पहले मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि आप सब्सक्राइब का बटन दबाएं और बेल आइकन ज़रूर प्रेस करें, जिससे कि आपको हमारे चैनल पर दिखाए जाने वाले सारे वीडियोस के बारे में सबसे पहले नोटिफिकेशन मिल सके. So CUET के aspirants, today what we will be doing, we would be studying the Ganga river system, and we would cover the Ganga river system and the entire north and south tributaries of the river. So let me start with the session. So this is a general idea about all the rivers, all the important rivers which are part of the Ganga river system. So the Ganga river is the largest river of this country. It occupies the largest basin area, spans across 5 states, and it is the source of livelihood for millions of people in this country. So if you see the basic idea, so Ganga is an important river here, and thereafter Bhagirathi, Alaknanda, which meet at Devprayag to create Ganga river. Then the tributaries of Ganga river in the plains, Ramganga, Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak, Budi Gandak, Kosi and Mahananda, the last tributary of Ganga river system, the last left bank tributary of Ganga river system. Okay, these are all the major rivers, left bank rivers of Ganga river system. And talking about the right bank tributaries of the Ganga river system, Yamuna, Son, Punpun, Falgu and Damodar here. So Damodar, these are the important right bank tributaries of the Ganga river system. So if you see the Yamuna river has many small tributaries, of which Tons is the largest one, followed by Chambal, Sindh, Betwa, Ken. And likewise Rihand river, which joins Ganga river in Ara, has two important tributaries, North Koel and Rihand, the Son river system. Okay, so let's start with general information about all these river systems one by one. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this page. It gives you a detailed idea of all the left bank and right bank tributaries of the Ganga river system. So talking about the Ganga river, so here is a general map of the river. You see this one, this is the main river, Ganga river, and it flows from Uttarakhand in the north through the Uttar Pradesh state, then Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal and finally into Bangladesh, and where it forms one of the largest delta of the world, the Ganga Brahmaputra delta or Sundarban delta. Fine. These are all the tributaries which are on the left side of the river, which join the river on left side would be called left bank tributaries, and all the tributaries which are on right side of the river are called right bank tributaries. They are also called the north tributaries and the south tributaries of Ganga river. So Yamuna, the longest tributary, is a right bank tributary, while Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi and Mahananda, these all are the left bank tributaries of the river. This Son river is an important tributary of Ganga river which joins it on the right bank. So let me tell you something about the Ganga river. It is the largest river basin of India, spanning over an area of 8.6 lakh square kilometer, which occupies 1/4 of the total area of this country. It is spread over the state of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, some parts of Jharkhand through Sahibganj district, and then it flows into West Bengal till Farakka. And at Farakka, the river divides into two parts. So the major part, the main tributary, it flows into Bangladesh, and the smaller distributary, it flows as Hooghly river in India, and it flows through the district of Kolkata in West Bengal to meet Bay of Bengal. Okay, so the basin spans. Okay, and if you talk about the tributaries itself, then Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Delhi, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh are all covered by this river. Fine. The river's length is 2500 kilometers. Around 2500 kilometers is the approximate length of Ganga river from its source at Gaumukh to Bay of Bengal, its mouth. Okay, and important left bank tributaries, these are in sequence from left to right. Okay, So the important left bank tributaries are Ramganga, then there will be Gomti, then Ghagra, then Gandak, then Kosi river, and then at last Mahananda river. These are all the important left bank tributaries, and the right bank tributaries, as you had already seen in the first PPT: Yamuna, Tons, Son, Punpun, Falgu, Kiul, Chandan, Ajay, Damodar, and Roop Narayan. These are all the important right bank tributaries. Fine. So the area of Ganga Brahmaputra delta, the largest delta in the world, is 58,752 square kilometer. Okay, it is one of the largest. It is the largest delta of the world, and it is also known as Sundarban Delta because of the Sundari tree which are found there. Okay, and it is also home to Royal Bengal tigers. It is one of the biodiversity hotspot region in the country, and it is in UNESCO World Heritage Site list. Fine. So some of the important cities which are on Ganga river. So right from the north, the first important city is Haridwar, and then it flows through Kanpur in UP, then Kannauj, finally meeting with Yamuna at Prayagraj. Then it goes through the holy city of Varanasi, then some smaller cities like Gazipur, Patna, Bhagalpur in Bihar, and then Murshidabad and Kolkata in West Bengal. This is a general idea about the span of Ganga river in the country. So if you see, it flows through most densely populated states of this country, and it is a lifeline for the people living in those states, because all the people are either dependent on Ganga river or its tributaries for basic need of water in these regions. And this region is not an industrialized region. It is a region where people are engaged in agricultural activities. So the Ganga river is bifurcated into number of canals in the state of UP and Bihar to supply the agricultural water requirements of the farmers in them. Okay. So let's now talk about the tributaries of Ganga river system. So see, I have put this map here. So you know about Prayag. So what is Prayag? Prayag is a place where two rivers meet. So सबसे पॉपुलर प्रयाग है इलाहाबाद प्रयाग. आप सभी जानते होंगे, वहाँ पे हर साल माघ मेला होता है और हर कुछ सालों पर कुंभ मेला लगता है. ओके, सो प्रयाग इज अ प्लेस वेयर टू रिवर्स मीट. फाइन. सो देयर आर 4 वेरी फेमस प्रयाग्स in Uttarakhand, which are important tourist destinations. Holy dip, people go there to take a holy bath there. Fine. So starting from the north, the most important prayags are Vishnu Prayag. So one thing I wanted to tell you was that all the 4 prayags, all the five prayags here are situated on Alaknanda river itself. Fine. So starting with the northernmost, so Alaknanda river meets with Vishnu Ganga river, Dhauli Ganga river at Vishnu Prayag, and then at Nand Prayag, Alaknanda river meets Nandakini river. At Karn Prayag, Alaknanda is joined by Pindar river. Next at Rudra Prayag, Alaknanda river is joined by Nandakini river, which comes from Kedarnath temple. The destruction which was caused in 2013 floods was because of cloud burst in Mandakini river basin itself. Okay, and then at the last here Bhagirathi river, which originates from Gomukh glacier, the main headwater of Ganga river. It meets Alaknanda river at Devprayag, and from here starts river Ganga. Okay, so before Devprayag, we know that there is a river called Bhagirathi and there is a river called Alaknanda. Bhagirathi originates from Gomukh glacier in Gangotri, and they both meet at Devprayag to be called river Ganga. Okay, so Bhagirathi is the main headwater of Ganga river system, and it meets Alaknanda at Devprayag. I have already told you. Bhagirathi river is joined by Bhil Ganga river at Tehri Dam. Yeah, so important headwater of Bhagirathi river, Bhil Ganga river, joins it at near Tehri Dam. Tehri Dam is one of the largest dam in this country. Okay, and it is situated in a geotectonic region which is very hazardous. Fine. These are about the 4 prayags. Vishnu Prayag, where Alaknanda is joined by Dhauli Ganga. Nand Prayag, where Alaknanda is joined by Nandakini. Then Karn Prayag, where Alaknanda is joined by Pindar. Then Rudra Prayag, where Alaknanda river is joined by Mandakini. And then at last Dev Prayag, where Bhagirathi river joins Alaknanda river. Okay, so Alaknanda river flows to the holy city of Badrinath. Okay, it flows just underneath the temple. ओके, इफ़ यू आर स्टैंडिंग हेयर, अगर आप यहाँ खड़े हैं तो अलकनंदा बद्रीनाथ मंदिर है, तो अलकनंदा रिवर मंदिर के ठीक नीचे से गुजरती है. फाइन. ओके, so let's move on to the next river, Dhauliganga river. Dhauliganga river is a tributary of Alaknanda river. It originates in the district of Chamoli. Okay, it is very close to Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve area, and then it flows westward. It flows from east to west to join Alaknanda river very close to Joshimath. Okay, at the Joshimath district, it joins Alaknanda river. Rishi Ganga is an important tributary of Dhauliganga river, and the last to last year in 2021 there was flooding. It was because of glacier burst in Rishi Ganga river valley area. Okay, Rishi Ganga originates from Uttari Nanda Devi glacier near Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve. You might have heard about Valley of Flowers. So the river flows through that area only. Okay, so if you see here, this is Rishi Ganga river and this one is Dhauliganga river. Okay, and this is Alaknanda river, which is originating from Satopanth glacier near Badrinath. So here is Satopanth glacier, and from here Alaknanda river is coming to meet Dhauliganga river at Nandprayag, and Rishi Ganga joins Dhauliganga midway here. They both, Rishi Ganga and Dhauliganga, are flowing westward, while Alaknanda river is flowing through a southern course, following a southern course. So these were the important tributaries of Ganga river in the mountains. Now let's jump to the rivers which join Ganga river in plains. Okay, these all are left bank tributaries of Ganga river. But let's now talk about all the tributaries of Ganga river in the plains. So let's start with the first important tributary, the Ram Ganga river. Okay, Ram Ganga river is an important left bank tributary of Ganga river, and it originates from southern slopes of Dudha Toli hill. Okay, there is a place called Gairsen in Chamoli district from where Ram Ganga river originates, and the name of hill is Dudha Toli hill. Fine. It flows through Almora district and the famous Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand, and it enters the plain at Najibabad. Najibabad is a place in Uttar Pradesh. Do remember this, because in examination they can ask you where the mountain rivers are entering into plains. Like Ganga enters plains at Haridwar. Okay, likewise Ram Ganga enters plains at Najibabad in Uttar Pradesh, and it flows through Rohilkhand plains through the cities of Rampur and Bareilly. So Ram Ganga river flows through the cities of Rampur and Bareilly, and it finally joins river Ganga near Kannauj. So Kannauj is the place. Kannauj is very famous for perfumes, and Kannauj is the place. You might have also heard about tripartite struggle between Gurjar Pratihar, Pal and Rashtrakoot. Okay, it was for control of Kannauj only. So river Ganga is joined by Ram Ganga at Kannauj river, at a place called Kannauj. I'm sorry. Then Gomti river. So Gomti river does not originate in mountains. It is an important river of UP, and it originates from Gomat Jheel or Fulhar Jheel. This lake is near Madho Tanda, and it is in Pilibhit district of UP. So this river, Gomti river, an important river of Uttar Pradesh, originates from Madho Tanda in Pilibhit district of Uttar Pradesh, and then it flows through the state capital also. It flows through the state capital Lucknow. Here Lucknow is situated. So it flows to the state capital of Lucknow to finally meet Ganga river very close to Varanasi Gazipur border. Okay, its length is 900 kilometers, and Sai rivers join it. Sai river joins Gomti river near Jaunpur. Jaunpur is a district near Varanasi in UP. So Sai river joins Gomti river near Jaunpur. Okay, so this was all you needed to know about Gomti river. Look at the map. This is Gomti river, and this is the course of the river. It is originating from Gomat Jheel in Pilibhit, and then it flows in southeasterly direction to meet Ganga river. Next river in the Ganga river system is Sai river. So Sai river is a tributary of Gomti. This is Sai river. Okay, this one is Sai river. It is an important tributary, largest tributary of Gomti river, and it also originates from a lake called भिजवान झील. भिजवान झील एक जगह है हरदोई डिस्ट्रिक्ट में in UP, from where Sai river originates, and it flows eastward. It flows eastward through Hardoi, Unnao, Raebareli and Pratapgarh, and finally meets Gomte river near Jaunpur. Okay, and it flows very close to Lucknow and demarcates the border between Lucknow and Unnao district in UP. The next important river in Ganga river system is Ghagra river. It is one of the largest river. Okay, along with Yamuna, it is one of the largest river of the Ganga river system, and it has many tributaries. It originates in Nepal Himalayas, and then it flows southern. It follows a southern course to meet Ganga river near Chhapra in Bihar. Okay, so let's read some of the facts about the river. So it originates from Mapcha Chungo glacier. This glacier, known as Mapcha Chungo glacier, Gurla Mandhata hills in Tibet. It is very close to Mansarovar. So you see, this is Mansarovar or Mansarovar lake, and this is the Kailash mountain. From here, first Satluj river, and then from here Indus river. From this side Sampo or Brahmaputra, and from this side originates the Ghagra river. Okay, so it is a central elevated portion from which many rivers are originating. It is very similar to the Amarkantak hills in central India. Fine. So the total length of Ghagra river is 1080 kilometers. So it is known as Karnali in its upper reaches, and thereafter it enters India at Kotia Ghat near Royal Bhadia National Park in Nepalganj district. Okay, important tributaries of the Ghagra river system are Rapti, Choti Gandak, Sharda and Saryu. Saryu is an important river. The city of Lucknow is situated on its bank. Okay, you need to remember that. And river Sharda or Kali river, which demarcates the border between India and Nepal. There is always a border dispute relating to this river. So it joins it at Brahma Ghat. Likewise, it is joining Ganga river, as I have already told you, near Chhapra in Bihar. Okay. The next important river of the Ganga river system is Sharda river. So Sharda originates from Milam glacier in Pithoragarh. Milam is one of the largest glacier of Uttarakhand after Gangotri glacier. So it originates from Milam glacier in Pithoragarh districts, and it demarcates the border between India and Nepal. There is a border clash regarding the origin of Kali river. So according to British sources, the origin is 25 kilometers north of the place which Nepal claims is the original source of this river. So there is a border dispute, Kala Pani border dispute between India and Pakistan relating to this river only. So do remember this fact about Sharda river. The next important river in this system is, and it is tributary of Sharda river, is also tributary of Ghagra, and the next important tributary of Ghagra river would be Rapti river. So Rapti rises from the south of Dhauladhar mountains, Dhauladhar hills, and it flows between Dhauladhar range and Mahabharat range in Nepal. It is joined by numerous tributaries, Lungri Khola, Jhimruk Khola, Ami river and Rohini river, and then it finally meets Ghagra river near Rajpura. Okay, the city of Gorakhpur is situated on the banks of Rapti river itself. Saryu river, I have already told you Saryu river, it is a tributary of Ghagra river system. This is the place where Saryu is joining Ghagra. Fine, the place is called Sitapur, and Saryu river flows through Awadh plain. The next important tributary of the Ganga river is Gandak. Gandak comprises of two streams, basically Kali Gandak and Trishul Ganga. These two rivers originate in Nepal Himalayas and join together to form the Gandak river. So Gandak is an important tributary of the Ganga river system, and it enters Ganga, India, in Champaran district of Bihar, and it joins Ganga near Sonpur in Sonpur near Patna. The next important tributary of Ganga river is Budi Gandak. Budi Gandak flows parallel to Gandak river but more eastward. Okay, so this is Gandak river and this is Budi Gandak river. Fine. So Budi Gandak flows parallel to Gandak river, but is a more antecedent river. It flows in an old valley and its length is 320 kilometers. It joins Ganga river at Khagadia. The next important river, also known as Sorrow of Bihar, is Kosi river. The Kosi river originates very close to Mount Everest and it is made up of numerous tributaries, of which Arun, San Koshi and Bhot Koshi are the important ones. It is joined by San Kosi from the west and Tamur Kosi from the east to make Kosi river. It forms sub Kosi after joining the river Arun and its total length is 729 kilometers. Its tributary in Bihar are, sorry, there should be a T. Okay. So Kamla, Bagmati, Lal Bakhya rivers are its important tributaries in the state of Bihar and it joins Ganga river near Katihar. The next important tributary of this system is Bagmati. Bagmati is a tributary of Kosi river and it originates from Bagdwar in Nepal. It flows through Kathmandu valley, so it separates the Kathmandu valley from Pokhara valley and it joins Kamla river. Kamla is a tributary of Kosi river, so if you see, this is Bagmati river and this is Kamla river, so it joins Kamla river and they both together join Kosi river to form and it is because of this that Kosi river is very disastrous because it caused many floods. The last left bank tributary of the Ganga river and important one is Mahananda. Mahananda originates from Darjeeling hills. Okay, it flows through Darjeeling, Siliguri, Katihar, Purnia and Malda to finally meet Ganga river near Nawabganj in Bangladesh. It flows through a length of 360 km, but do remember the important fact that it is the last north bank or east bank tributary of Ganga river. And now let's look at the two right bank tributaries, two important right bank tributaries of the Ganga river. So the first one would be Yamuna. Yamuna is the westernmost and the longest tributary of Ganga river and it originates from Yamunotri glacier on Bandar-Booch range. Its total length is 1376 kilometers and you know what, most of the water of the river, the Yamuna river, is derived from Tons river, which also originates very close to the source of Yamuna river on Bandar-Booch range itself and it joins Ganga river near Kalsi. Likewise, Ganga river has many tributaries: Tons, Hindon, Chambal, Sindh and Betwa and Kain. So Chambal, Sindh, Betwa and Kain, these originate from the central portion of the country, Malwa plateau, while Tons originates from Himalayan ranges. Okay, and the important right bank, another important right bank tributary of Ganga river is Son river. Son originates from Amarkantak plateau and it first flows northwestward. Thereafter, here is Kaimur ranges. Okay, this is Kaimur ranges, from where it takes a right turn and flows eastward. It flows eastward very parallel to the Kaimur ranges to join Ganga river near Ara in Bihar. So that was all I wanted to tell you about the Ganga river system. This is the second part of the video series and in the third part we would be talking about the Brahmaputra river system. So I hope you enjoyed this video and do like, share and subscribe our channel ExamVat. You can follow us on Telegram and this is our WhatsApp number if you want to need any help or inquiry regarding the examinations of CUET PG. Do subscribe our channel and you can download the PDF or PPTs of these PPTs of the recorded classes from the channel only. Thank you so much.